What up, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. Finna speak on Gills Arenas with Rashard McCant and Brandon Jennings. Basically, they had a discussion between AI and Steph Curry. Who the best? Who the greatest? And we know they former NBA players and they get competitive on the court, off the court. And basically, Brandon Jennings got bodied in the conversation, man. Shout out to Brandon Jennings. Basically, Gildem broke down that Steph didn't make the playoff or he didn't win as much when Clay wasn't there or Draymond wasn't there. So anytime Clay was out the lineup, anytime Draymond was out the lineup, of course he won with KD. If he didn't have those pieces around, Steph wasn't at his best. Still the greatest shooter, but he wasn't at his best. Now, with AI, the team that AI had with the Philadelphia 76ers that he took to the finals versus Shaq and Kobe, basically he didn't have nobody who Mutombo, and he had a couple players, but he didn't have no all-stars or no superstars. Steph Curry had Klay Thompson, all-star, superstar at any time. Kevin Durant, superstar. Draymond, all-star, superstar. So they was a dynasty. AI didn't have a dynasty. And basically they were saying if you were to give AI, Allen Iverson, a Klay Thompson, a Draymond Green, or a KD, what he would do. So if he took a bunch of scrubs to the finals, into the playoff, imagine what he'll do with a bunch of stars. Because that was Steph was surrounded around a bunch of stars. Not to say take nothing from Steph. Steph do got 4 rings, the greatest shooter of all time. But AI is arguably better. And they brought up the time when Brandon Jennings, when he was a rookie, he scored 55 points his rookie year, and they was calling him AI. And the reason why Brandon Jennings got body, because he was saying that the era that they was in was trash. T-Mac, Kobe, Paul Pierce, KG, Dirk, Steve Nash, Wade, Tim Duncan. I can name so many. So I think Brandon Jennings had like the little girl syndrome or little boy syndrome when like, what is it, right or wrong, he was just pouting and saying stuff. That's arguably the best era, man. All those guys, man. So that's how he got bodied, trying to say that era was trash. Then, the fact of the matter that Steph didn't win as much or made it to the playoff without one of those guys. You know, he had Jordan Poole, he had a whole lot of people. Wiseman, Pominga, a lot of people. And they just were basically saying AI didn't have none of these, no type of guys like that. And he got them in the playoffs and stuff. So, and, you know, they were teasing him, talking, Rashard McCant had like a fake body bag, telling him to get in the bag. You know, he got body, man, point blank. Brandon. AI and Steph, they two different scorers. Steph is a shooter. AI is a scorer, but he's quicker and he might be a little bit more talented as far as like scoring wise. When I say score, we talking Larry Bird, Michael, Kobe, Durant, AI. Like these are efficient. I mean, so like efficient scores. Like they can score at high levels. Like they can score so well from all around, threes, mid range, layups, anything. Steph. Could Steph do all that by himself? Yes. Will he win? I don't think a lot of people think that Steph will win without those guys on there. So we know about the Splash Brothers and Draymond being one of the Dennis Roberts, wild type, fighting type, you know, defensive anchor player. You know, he the brute, he the most of the team. So yeah, man. And they bought it to him. But y'all go check that interview out on Gills Arenas. Y'all know what it is.